this guy committed this horrible crime today. What you didn't hear about is this guy saved somebody's life, XYZ, because that's not interesting. You know what I'm saying? The crime is interesting. Saving somebody's life, not necessarily interesting. Okay. Enough said. But yeah, stupid people keep becoming famous. It's really not right. My mind is like my internet browser. 19 tabs are open, 3 of them are frozen, and I have no idea where the music is coming from. I've heard this from a lot of people. By the way, look how nice their handwriting is on the chalkboard. I'm impressed. Yeah. Personally, I try to keep the tabs closed or down to a certain amount, you know, like if I see like 4, like that's gonna be it, you know, because my internet just isn't gonna handle it. That's my feeling. My internet is, you know, a little bit dicey and it doesn't want to have 19 tabs open. But I have had the experience with music coming from somewhere. And I'm like, where is that music? Turn off that music. It doesn't even have to be a lot of tabs. Sometimes, here's the thing. If you're watching something on, for example, Twitter, and you want to watch it, like it's playing on the Twitter app, or not app, like if I'm on the computer, it's playing on the Twitter page. But I want it to open on YouTube, so I press the little button over here that says YouTube. But here's the thing, this one doesn't close. The YouTube just opens in addition. So now I have that one playing and the other one playing at the same time. And sometimes it takes me a little while to figure out what's going on, why they're... I mean, now I'm pretty much a pro on it, but in the beginning I'll be like, what? Why is it like that? Why is the talking not lining up with the mouthing and what is happening? And then I realized, oh, it's playing like in 2 places. Okay, enough of that. Shop local, cause Amazon won't sponsor your kid's ball team. You're right about that. And going back to that, asking every business to sponsor your kid. I have a lot of feelings about that, even though I've sometimes their experience is a little bit, you know, skewed for whatever reason. Because you know what they say, like a bad review carries a lot more weight than a good review. You know, if you write, this place is delicious, it's wonderful, I had the best service, people are like, oh, that's nice, and they just forget all about it. But if you read, somebody writes they went to a place and there was, you know, 6 days since last incident. We miss you, Pete. So this is some kind of a prehistoric animal. I don't really get the joke. I mean, it's just clearly a full-on joke. Because, well, you know why. People write congrats because they can't spell congratulations. Yeah, they did that on purpose. But everyone can spell congratulations. It's just a lot easier to write congrats. Wonder how many times someone knocked before the sign was made. This cat is not stuck. Thank you. Oh my gosh. That is super, super cute. So this cat loves to stand up there. What is he even balancing on? Like, these kind of panes are usually only on one side. I don't know. But that is so cute. As he likes it up there. No longer 5 o'clock somewhere. It's 2020 everywhere. Drink when you want. Except now it's 2021. That's a big muffin. Jumbo Texas. I think it says Austin. But yeah, I mean, that's funny. Obviously nobody would do that. Gender reveal party is for pregnant person to reveal to everyone what she's going to be having, a boy or a girl. It's not for the guests to reveal what their gender is. But anyway, it's funny, but clearly a joke. Skinny people are easier to kidnap. Stay safe. Eat cake. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna think about that the next time I want a snack. But it's not really true, right? So, yeah. It's just a good way to sell cake. That's all. Strip clubs quarantined sign. Clothed till April 30th. You get it? Clothed, not closed. That's funny. That's a Tex-Mex, a gentleman's club. Okay, last one. A car powered on free-range chickens and designed by a team of hand-picked potatoes. Experience driving on mushrooms and coke. What the heck is this? On one side you got the Volkswagen thing, and on the side you got Kentucky Fried Chicken. Is this like a real thing? A car powered on free-range chickens and designed